Money over bitches, money over bitches, yeah. Money over bitches.
My man Lucki finally getting a little bit of shine that, you know, me personally, I feel like has been warranted over the past few years. I'm gonna say since about 2019, I've been teetering on and off his music. It's some projects that I've heard and some I haven't. My most enjoyable projects have to be Free Wave 3. I mean, that's when I got put onto him. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't on Lucki before that project. But that's what made me a fan of his. And the joint he did with Filthy last year, I think it was called Wake Up Lucki. When I listen to Lucki's music, man, it's just like I don't know how or why he does it, but just keep doing you, bro. Every time I listen to this dude, he put me on the cloud. It's no need for a blunt. You know that nice sober how you get right before you walk into work? And now you feel untouchable. Like now you have the confidence to go talk to the baddie at the counter. You never had that confidence before, but it's just something about the aroma in the air that makes you want to go talk to her now. You feel like you that nigga. That's what this is. His sound literally embodies the perfect representation of clout rap. Like, it's trap music that has a hazy, laid back exterior and sound, but if you listen deep into the lyrics, he's really expressing all the pain he has built up inside. Like, it's sad, laid back, happy, and druggy at the same time. He also has some characteristics of emo rap to me, but I think it will make him different and special in that space is that he doesn't use sadness as the base for every single song he creates. I've always looked at Lucki as a get in and get out type of artist. And what I mean by that is that he creates these short, swift songs, right? But they always seem to be going on forever because the beat and his voice is so calm and relaxed. 24 songs, 55 minutes? How that work? Every song gotta be like 2 minutes, early 2 minutes too, like 2:15, not 2:40. I know for a fact Lucki been working for a long time because, like I said, even though I started listening to him about 3 years ago, I still remember seeing that No Jumping interview that aired in, I think it was 2017. Lucki, Flawless Like Me. I fuck with this cover too, Lucki. Couldn't start without saying that. Song 1 made my day.
Don't like when I buy her shit. Either want my money or she picky. A few emeralds, that's exes. I'm a drink head, but I hate Texas. Kinda camera shot, so I hate Cali. My luxury, but junkie. I stop getting high with the money. I'm happy I saw you today. I don't know you luxury, but junkie. You're luxury, but junkie.
I'm happy I saw you today. I'm happy I saw you today. If you start an album off with I congratulate drugs for winning the war on drugs, you should know what to expect. I should know what to expect. Damn. Let me go to the next song. The song was okay. Track 2, Geeked and Blessed.
Post that 120K, I bet you call my phone. I just made a project, hoe felt like she out of reach. Now she telling me she don't fly, kind of me. I got superpowers, yours never go to court. Mama super proud, but she be scared I hear her voice.
See, Lucki got that slurred delivery that you can barely understand, but it sounds so good with his records that you don't even care. Sometimes I don't know what he's pronunciating, but it sounds great.
She wanna be like her. She be hitting different when your tongue batter up. Hey, I made it back in song.
I don't know. I wish that was the intro instead of the song that came before this because, I don't know, this one gave me more of an intro feel than the first one. It started off a little slow in my opinion, but it picked up towards the end. It started getting those triumphant horns, the oxymoron. I'm higher than I ever been. I'm high on drugs, and I'm the highest at my career right now. I really don't even know how to feel about the content in that last song because I'm happy for you because you're blessed, but I'm not happy for you because you're geeked. But you're happy in both places, so I guess I gotta be happy for you. I don't know if that made sense, but I'm geeked and blessed. Track 3, KAPITOL Denim featuring Future. Now, before we go any further, we gotta talk about the run Future been on this year. It's been a kind of quiet run, you know, compared to what he's done in the past, but this is his most efficient run. You know, you saying he got the bag, you know, supposedly, allegedly. I'm kind of happy he did that because it's more to come for Future. You know what I'm saying? He ain't 50 yet. He's still in his 40s. That's still young in his eyes. You can tell because look at the content. It's Future. He's the god. Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, I'm about to spend a dub on legs. The same pain and struggle. Ain't nothing coming between us. Her man's currency. Oh. Sipping on syrup that's sticky. I paparazzi look just like rap. Pink blue money drop perks in the green. Make really love me, I never get it.
Is that Lucki?
My diss on the beats. Too much pride, gotta know what's the feet. Super loud G, gotta know this is me. Range of a tune, she love me straight. Ain't really love me, I never get lost. Sex, money, drugs, money, talent on me. Pull up on the curb and I'm thinking, yeah. I'm about to spend a dub on legs. Planes ain't wax, money don't stop. Buy me a plane, I'ma land it on the block. Deal with this shit, you gotta be hot.
Bro, I don't know what's been going on with Future. I think he hitting the lean cup again. Well, you talking to a nigga that never believed he got off. All that shit about oh, Future never did lean, this and come on, stop. Come on. This is Pluto. He just had to clean up the image just a little bit. Then destroyed it again with Lori Harvey. But this nigga is just walking on everything right now. Like, he can't do no wrong. Like, this is his year. Then Lucki sound like he took an upper on this song. He don't sound so slouchy. You know, I kind of like that flow from Lucki. I kind of like that personality he gave on that track. Track 4, Kawinky Dink, Coincidence. I need to stop playing. Come on, I need to get serious.
Long as you mean we good, she came in my hood and now she a part of me. Give my choices the lottery. I said the dumb cause you doubted me. Mixed the love with drugs, I can't get enough, codeine in the artery. Long as you mean we good, she came in my hood and now she a part of me.
I don't want this shit to end. My God. I'm 4 tracks in right now, and that's my favorite track. I know I just said the Future one was my favorite track, but I just switched it. You know how I do. This song gave me a good mix of wavy shit, but also evil shit with those dark keys in the background. It seems like he doesn't want to be on drugs the way he is. He doesn't want to be hooked on it the way he is. And I feel like those evil sounds in the background is giving me that devilish feeling of like, damn, like I'm really hooked on drugs, but I'm still wavy at the same time. Rest in peace, Mac Miller. I wasn't able to start this channel while he was still alive, but you know, just on that point, you know, he made doing drugs sound so cool in music, but also so depressing. And I think that's what Lucki is embodying in this track right here, in this overall album so far. Track 5, Been a Minute.
Look, don't call my phone, I'm got it. Been a minute, so I've been in the maze. Pouring up codeine on the date. Better drink, man, never valet. I could love you, but I might pay. This is angels keep me in trouble. You don't send my way, then fuck it. Don't call my phone, I'm got it. Hey, that's it.
Damn, I'm surprised it's a Take Keith beat. I could tell her sorry, but it's probably karma for what she did. Damn. What if she never did anything wrong, though? Well, I mean, everybody does something wrong, but say that you're not going to say sorry because this is karma for what you did, and I don't even know what you did in the past. That's some toxic shit. Well, I don't even like the word toxic. I'm tired of saying that word. I'm tired of saying that shit. I don't want to say toxic anymore. Track 6, White House featuring Babyface Ray. Now, I see he don't got that many features on here. Well, how many features he got on here? 2. Babyface Ray been stepping on shit this year, too. I wasn't the biggest fan of the Face album. I'm still standing on that point. But the deluxe is one of the best things I heard all year. That's why I don't really like the Face album like that. Because you put the best songs on the deluxe. Yeah.
Thinking about changing the country. Taking the sauce, then hiding from vultures. Fast I tell you to the bitch like an office. Levels that high, you can't make me an offer. Bars I'm pushing. Lean back, pack with her pussy. And get the cup on club. I love her, but I'm never settled. I'm probably repetitive. Protecting my energy. Best to say it, I'm 30, but I'm still on fuck with the 20s. They tell me these niggas been pressing the wrong construction. But I get my shit from my auntie W's. Flipping around and get money. She I'm sorry. Straight cap. Rookie asshole selling out for an app. Getting how much say he really makes act. Nigga wanna play and they made him stack.
I'm not understanding that. Like the ping pong shit they did, but the song should have been longer, Lucki, and I feel like you know that. Bro, 147? I don't know, man. I feel like these niggas like, I don't want to say Kobe and Shaq. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not dick sucking that hard. Who the fuck was with Trace McGrady? Oh shit, nah, he was by himself. I'm gonna say Penny Hardaway and Shaq. Track 7, 13.
Drop a 50 on that bitch like, I get so high, I hide it from the camera, so I'm smart. These niggas look high behind me and they don't like when you get close. I can't talk about the shit I am, cause I can't start living through them lyrics. I'm dead.
God damn.
I get so high, I hide it from the camera, so I'm smart. My favorite one get jealous, but you got my whole heart.
The production on that one reminded me in a weird way of Don FM for some reason. I think it's because of the 80s synths. I don't know if that was a sample, if that was actually keys they was playing in the background, but you know, I'm definitely getting a lot of 80s feel from a lot of the production on this project so far. I don't know what it is. It's so much in the background that you can barely feel it. But on that one, it was real prevalent. You know, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm always be objective when I feel like an objection needs to be had. That one was a little boring for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was just boring. I feel like the song wasn't really going anywhere. I feel like it stayed pretty stagnant throughout. But it's good that I can say that's the first. Well, I ain't gonna say the first because of the intro. I didn't like the intro like that. But it's only the second song here that I really don't like so far. Track 8, Archive Celine. What's going on? Why is everybody wearing Celine now? Like, where the fuck did these niggas even come from? Nobody was wearing Celine 2 years ago. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to Michael Kors? Nobody with Michael Kors no more? I'm not really a designer nigga, so I don't know what's in and what's not in when it comes to designer shit. You know, I just know how to dress. You know what I'm saying? I don't need no Celine plastered all over my shirt. to let everybody know where I went to go shop at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't that type of nigga. Niggas that wear the whole Gucci fit, you know, that's like wearing the Kobe jersey and the Kobe shorts with the Kobe's on.
Brother, I got some lean, right nigga with Balenciaga. A few years ago, still a dream. Pitch myself in the belly truck. G, I know you love me, but I know you want millions too. I really wasn't trying to bug you, but I just left your city too. 3K for a pint of lean, same thing for a hair now.
I don't want to act like I'm surprised, like I don't know what lean costs, but bruh, like I'm glad I never got hooked on that shit. Like I said, I've done it twice and I fell asleep twice. I can't even stay awake long enough to feel the hot. Good gas and I'm cool. I'm cool, man. Y'all can keep the cup. I don't know, man. It's just kind of weird to me how he's so comfortable talking about how drugs is his Achilles heel in a way. Every time something bad happens to him, he's always, you know, going back into that cycle of, you know, not wanting to feel anything. I can kind of attest to that. I can kind of relate to that a little bit, not on the drug part, but you know, everybody has their vices, and it seems like his vice is just on a more serious level, and could lead to more hurt and pain. So that's why it's just kind of hard for me to hear. Track 9, How the Fuck.
Pew, pew, pew. When the same shoe follow that hurts, how you got pants spilling from your cup. Tighten up, boy. I ain't never had shit before I rap, so I talk cash shit on these bitches. Took it to the neck cause you really a bitch. You ain't got hurt, but you proud of me. Drake in the bunny like CMG. How many racks you gon' put in that purse? I should get lipstick on your gun.
Oh.
You got paint spilling from your cup.
I like the feel and the beat on that track just because it goes outside of some of the similarities, or a lot of the similarities that we've heard on this record so far already. Because it does seem like everything is sticking together as far as content and production so far, outside of the Babyface Ray track, or you know, even the Future track. And I would like for him to break it up just a little bit more, just so we can get different sounds, because you know he can tap into different sounds. We've seen it happen. I'm not really too focused on his lyrics and content, but like I said, I would like to hear a lot more music come out of this. Track 10, DNA.
I'm judge like my auntie. I black check a hoe from the IE. I don't never gotta pay for a murder. I'm a 10 game, oops, don't hurt him. I lost pop, I be thinking about Persia. I'm on judge like my auntie.
Damn.
Hey. I'm on drugs like my auntie.
Damn.
LA, in the season straight like a Pele. So you miss me too, but a day late.
I need a blunt for this one. Putting that on my smokers playlist right now. Fuck you talking about. Track 11, Goodfellas. One of my favorite movies of all time.
And they still love me, yeah, but easy if you don't pick my phone. Got the Goodfellas with me, bodies in the trunk. Bodies in the trunk, but that's a march. I just found a no, I say that cause I damn pulls the Lexus must know voodoo. She still out of my mental. Wait on your apology. No, you ain't getting that out of me. Hide from my cameras.
That track was cool, but you know, I just feel like I've been saying that a pretty good amount after a lot of these records. It is teetering a little off to the boring side of things, because you know he's not really switching up the music too much. It's not really much I need to add, or feel like I need to add after a lot of these tracks. Because it is getting a little uninteresting to me at this point. Like I said, I looked at it and seen 24 tracks, and I was like, damn, Lucki. I already don't understand the thought process of putting 24 tracks on this project or album or mixtape. I already don't know what this is. Because I'm going to be honest, when I seen 24 songs, I thought he was going to come with something outside of the box of what he usually does. Because, like I said, I didn't listen to any singles before this came out. So, you know, I was just sitting back wondering, like, dang, like, what is he going to come with? But to me, it really does sound like the same Lucki we've been getting. Track 12, I Get It, Twin.
Damn,
this sound like some Chief Keef shit. Some old Chief Keef shit, too. Who was these niggas? I don't know them.
She pretty make her a mama. Got stopped in young manager. She get back cause you're hurt. But you know if you do it, then it's different. And I probably won't forgive you in your heart.
Track 13, VVS Kiski. I ain't got shit to say after that one. I ain't gonna lie. It was cool, but that's it.
She ain't pretty as I first met her. I gave her my heart with a VVS key. Call me back, you the realest. So get whatever you want. It's a lot, don't tell her it's for me. She's flawless. And the brother her the reason I'm heartless. All the real hoes come from New Orleans. She ain't pretty as I first met her. I gave her my heart with a VVS key. I'm in the supercar, I'm on her cars, I'm driving.
More and more, I'm shaping this up to be just an experience. Like this is just a druggy experience from Lucki. You know, that's really all I can chalk it up to at this point, because a lot of the songs sound similar. Like it's a little bit of it's a lot of lack of versatility within these songs. And you know, I'm just being honest, like, excuse me. Fuck. And it's not necessarily the songs that's coming off boring, because if these were individual singles that he dropped, I feel like all of them would hit, because this is what people love from Lucki. This is what Lucki's built his identity off of. This is his wavy persona. This is what we love him for. But you know, like I said, if you give me 24 tracks, you have to show me a little bit of versatility to keep me intrigued throughout the entire project. I can't fucking talk to them. I'm just fiending for more right now. Man, that's a double entendre. Fiending, Lucki. Track 14, Brazy Weekend.
I got a show to the venue, we ain't route. I was saying what it lean about.
Pew!
Fuck what a hoe trying to run my legacy. Should be making my brothers mad. Can't quit lean, baby girl, what's best for me? I keep living my fucking round. Give me your all, I give you what's left for me. This shit still don't even out. Start with the time, I'm spinning out. Love really out, I'm working for it.
Bro, you can't be mad at it. This is why we love Lucki.
Hope I stalk everybody I be around. That's the reason you don't see me out.
Y'all ever had a girl stalk y'all before? She watching your page every day. She know exactly where you live, and you know that she knows that. So you got to keep looking out the window every 15 seconds. She knows what school you go to, all this. She knows all the information about you, but you really don't know shit about her because you didn't care enough to know anything about her. But she loves you. I feel you on that one, Lucki. I feel you. Of course, not to that extent, because you know I'm not a rap star, but I feel you. Track 15, Droughski. Everybody just gonna take Yes Sirski and just make their own shit.
Live off me. I got hoes that really gon' sleep before I send a picture of me, killing me. I fucked the hoe at Onyx, felt like Italy. I was from Zan when I should've been college, so I ain't really got my memory. SBI, spill a pint in it. Now we trying to be.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about. At least it was slightly different. The beat was slightly different. He came on it a little bit different. Track 16, Life Marks Art.
Got your pin of an addict. I'm leaning, she waking me up. I'm in the mix with the crackers. I'm like magic. Whatever I buy, you can have it. I'm crashing another whip. Ain't cute, but it is what it is.
I think I know what it is too, man. I really think that Lucki could have utilized more features on this project. It's getting a little too repetitive for me, man. Like, even though I like the songs, it's not interesting, if you know what I mean. It's not Free Wave 3 and where, you know, we were just getting on. Well, I was just getting on a Lucki. I'm not going to say we because I know how niggas be. But I was just getting on a Lucki, and I was so infatuated with his sound that I didn't really care if it all mushed together and sounded the same. But now that I know who Lucki is and I've heard prior work and I would say work better than this, like the Filthy project, I was just expecting to expand his horizons a little bit. Just if you're not going to give us different music, you know, just put some people on here that we would love to hear over these type of beats. Because even though I like Lucki's sound and how unique it is overall, I will say he's not the most entertaining person to listen to, especially over drowsy beats like this. For 24 tracks. I gotta keep pointing that out for 24 tracks, because if this is a 10-track project, I can easily, bro, I'm on track 15, I can easily pick 10 tracks that could have just made one project. Track 17, Noticed Ya.
She pop out with me, say she reborn and her rename her. Been too young for a race, feeling the trends that right illustrated. She really in a debate and told her you wouldn't allow would've made it. Right to the city, it really be having me know it. It's crazy, it's really just pretty. I turn up the block, teach you the difference from walking. He's the only thing open to kill me. Hanging that leg, she crying, she want me to stay. Gotta get back to the city, I turn up the block. Change as much as me, I noticed about you. You don't want shit to change as much as me, I noticed about you.
Goddamn, Lucki, about time we got a catchy hook on this motherfucker. That brought me back into the project because I was getting a little dizzy for a second. You see how much a hook could change a whole project? One of my favorite joints. Easily. Track 18, 10 p.m. in London. And Drake really did change the game with this shit. You got niggas putting time stamps on their records and shit.
I don't need all the twins, shout it to it, got it for me. On my first watch, I almost called her. Keep praying, I'm dreaming tomorrow. I don't need all the twins, shout it to it, got it for me. She keep me out of the street.
I'm not gonna lie to you, as much as he's been annoying me lately and hasn't been making good music in my opinion lately, I would say, I would have loved to hit Uzi on that track. I feel like that was tailor-made for him. Track 19, Out of LVE.
Pretty as rose gold, with diamonds in it. Bought the house cause I was tired of renting. Out the 30s, yeah, more than one. Million racks on more than one. Rich and geek, otherwise fun. Rich and geek, those so fun.
Track 20, On Point. 24 tracks. Man, I'm tired, man. Even if they 2 minutes long, I'm tired.
And make sure it didn't cross my mind. I remember the fed wrong. And the Billy at 580. Crayon colors in the alphabet. I got that in God with me. Those security took my friend.
Don't do drugs, even though there's no kids watching my shit. YouTube makes sure that I could never do it, man. It's just, I'm cool with just smoke. But when you get to talk about the Xannies and the perks and the shrooms and the coke and the, listen, that's too much of a concoction for me to behold. Can't do all that. You know what I'm saying? My mind is already fucked up as it is. So I can't do it. Track 21, Free Sex. Oh, is this Free Young Thug? This gotta be Free Thug, right? It has to be. Cause didn't he name himself Sex at one point? And then he just abandoned that whole thing, that whole marketing plan.
I'm a young thug.
Yeah. See?
I run through my city like I'm water paid. Fuck, I just left the city, I think they all hate. Ecstasy and syrup, ain't nothing. I'm off ecstasy and syrup, I'm a young thug.
Track 22, My Way, Codeine Cowboy.
So she not my bitch, not like she cool with it. $30 for a crush, I'm cool with more than deuce. Got rich and turned to Gotti. They both hit for me in the lobby. It's a young big drugs like Prodi. I don't sue it, do it, FaceTime. Ho can't get a call back. I stop drugs, pop stop bitches. Yeah, Joe drugs, got a suit for every business.
Track 23, Super Years.
I'm in the hell, cat who's stopping me. Mother Nature only thing properly. He was pushing the car with me. That's the boyfriend of Apple me.
I like this beat.
I turn the car to the summer walk. I put a phone, I'm feeling like wow. Everybody niggas in the car with me. I miss that hoe like honestly.
It's like some Back to the Future shit. That's one of the best songs on here. And it's not that it's anything different than what we've heard on here before already, but I don't know. It's just something about that track that I like a lot. I don't know if it's the video game sample in the background that made it stand out that much more, or, you know, it's just a catchy hook. Like I said, when Lucki gives you these catchy hooks, you can't deny it because it doesn't feel like he's just rambling the whole time, because a lot of these songs, it does feel like he's just going on and on and on. It's not really a hook that catches your attention. But on this Super Years song, that really caught my attention. I like this flow on it. It's definitely somewhat the same flow that we've heard throughout this whole project, but it just works better on this beat. Outro, Why Not?
The
fuck? What is this?
Pop another pink, pour another four. White kids at the shovel, still got flame on the tour. I set up boyfriend while I'm booting. I'm still feeling love in some areas I shouldn't. I wouldn't.
Alright, y'all, that was Lucki, Flawless Like Me. It's kind of funny because I don't know how to feel about this project all first listen, because it's not a bad project. Like, it's not, and I don't want to start there, but I have to start there. I want to first mention that I think Lucki has found this sound at this point. And if you listen to him earlier in his career, you would know that he dibbled and dabbled with certain sounds. He's always kept the same energy as far as his vocal tones and, you know, him having that laid back style on records. But, you know, I feel like he's found his sound as far as music and as far as the beat selections and things like that. And I say that I think he found it because this sounds very similar to what we heard on Wake Up Lucki. It's just that Wake Up Lucki was a more condensed offering of this project. A lot of this project seemed like it was formed around the same producer or producers. I feel like that's all right if the album isn't 24 tracks long. Like, I gotta keep pouncing on that because that's what made me not like it. Being that Lucki isn't the most lyrical or entertaining artist vocal wise, I was just expecting to hear more musicality from him with these 24 tracks. A lot of these songs sounded so identical to each other I couldn't pinpoint which song was which. If I didn't have the track list in front of me, it would be very hard to tell you what I just listened to. And even though the amount of songs on here was my biggest issue, at the end of the day, man, I can see why he did it. This comes off like he was trying to form a playlist of songs together for his fans. I think because he got such great feedback with Wake Up Lucki, he tried to capitalize on that sound, but with different producers. Don't get it fucked up. Like, he got some joints on here, he got some heat on here. But, you know, I will say that I'm slightly disappointed in this project just based on the fact that I was expecting to hear some growth within the music, and I would say I didn't really get that. It seems like Lucki is in the same place lyrically as well, with him professing his love for drugs all over this project, but behind that you can see the pain that he's going through within that relationship. We got a lot of talk about women on this project. He mentions him doing them wrong, and in certain situations them doing him wrong as well. Overall, I think over the course of 24 tracks, not much was accomplished music wise, I would say, just being honest. But I think this project was bigger than that. I think it was built around or built for Lucki just to have a therapy session with the microphone the only way he knows how. And, you know, I'm gonna just say I'm proud of him for that, being able to express himself over these records the way he does, and he makes it cool. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't make it too depressing. He doesn't make it depressing at all, actually. The only depressing thing about this project was that everything sounded the same. It's just refreshing to always hear somebody profess their demons over a record in such a nonchalant, cool way. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what always brought me towards Lucki as far as his music. And you know, I'm not mad at it. I'm just mad at the length. That's it. That was Lucki, Flawless Like Me. Let me know how y'all feel about it down below. Let me know if I'm wrong. Let me know if I'm a bitch. I'm gonna go light a blunt, listen to this shit again, and see what my favorite tracks are, because I can't remember. I'm not even lying. I can't fucking remember. I love y'all. It's Snoopy, growing day by day. I ain't gonna lie. We going pretty. We going faster than usual. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I started off slow as shit. Y'all showing love to the kid, man, and I fucks with y'all for that. Like the video. If you want to subscribe. I feel like I ain't done that in the last few videos. I don't know what the fuck been going on. I'm gone.